Man, I like punching people. Punching people in the face, that's the best part. Kicking people's cool, kneeing people's cool, but there's nothing better than just, you know, landing a good jab and a hard cross right behind it, and you see the person's head snap back, and you feel it in your hand and the shock in your arm, and just a clean punch to someone's face is the best feeling. The whole thing about martial arts that I like the most is it's a forever journey. So it doesn't matter whether you have one fight, 10 fights, 100 fights, however many belts, amateur or professional, there's never an end to it. Like, you can always progress, you could always improve your skills. There's always new things to learn, and that's just what always makes it exciting. He started training and fighting when he was probably 17, 18 years old. And that was something we always bonded over, whether it was watching fights or, you know, just messing around at home, fighting in the living room. And as he progressed as a kickboxer and a martial artist, one day he just said, "Hey, you want to come to conditioning practice?" And then I started going week after week with conditioning, and then eventually it was, "Why don't you come try a kickboxing class?" So I tried one, went again the next week, and then went 2 days a week, and it kind of just snowballed into something that I do all the time now. The reason that I moved out there was to learn how to make clothes. And, you know, I came to the realization that I know how to make clothes. All I need is my brain and a sewing machine. So I can make clothes really anywhere. So then I started, you know, thinking about just where I wanted to take my life in a year, 5 years, 10 years down the road. And yeah, I thought maybe I don't need to be living in California at this moment in time. So I could just find somewhere else that I want to live, continue making clothes, and continue progressing in life. And kickboxing is just something I've always loved. I started training a little bit before I moved back to Pennsylvania. And yeah, after the first class, I was like, this is something that I missed in my life. It's missing from my life, and I need to go back and do it. It didn't feel right to fight for and represent people in a gym that, you know, didn't feel like home. And Gracie's where I started. That's where, you know, all my teammates are, my family's here. I care about everyone here. And fighting is such a personal thing, and you fight for something. Had to fight for the fam. Just so much work and so much time that goes into it. And not only for myself, but, you know, everyone here at the gym. Like, I'm about to take class right now. We all show up an hour early. We put in extra work. We stay later. We travel all over Pennsylvania and surrounding states to get extra work from gyms. And it's not only a world championship for myself, you know. I get I'm the one going out there and performing, but it takes a team, you know. So it's not only just for me, it's for the whole gym, all my teammates.
It's hugely motivating to all the other people in here, whether they're just getting started or they're you know, getting their first couple fights in. To see somebody with some experience in the first place, but then to come back with a fire under his butt and, you know, get right to it, and, you know, within a year's time he's a world champion, and you know, that's great, and it just shows that if you show up and work hard, that you're going to be able to accomplish what you're working towards.
Jake Kelly actually brings me here every day, so me and him actually drill together pretty much 90% of the time I'm working here. And yeah, he's pretty much my main inspiration as far as why I do this. Very humble guy and one of the best competitors I know.